Thanks for tuning in to KAKE Sports. I'm Tanner Barth. After winning 4 in a row, the Royals took their talents down I-70 to face the in-state rivals in St. Louis. With a 2-game lead in the AL Central, the next 5 games on the road are crucial for the Royals. Out to Busch Stadium, the Royals send Yadano Ventura to the mound, still trying to find his ace-like form. But what version of Ventura will we see? Bottom 2, John Jay crushes a triple to right, putting the first run of the night on the board for the Cardinals. But it doesn't stop there. You know you're having a rough night when a pitcher gets a hit on you. Jaime Garcia knocking in an RBI single, Cards up 2-0. Ventura would be pulled after the third in favor of Joe Blanton for what the Royals are calling right-hand weakness. Weakness all around for KC tonight. They fall 4-0. They're back at it tomorrow at 2:30. Wingnuts hosting Lincoln tonight following a Game 1 win last night. With the Nuts down 1-0, first baseman Dustin Geiger singles through the left side to tie things up, sliding in the run, the Wingnuts get it going. David Espinoza lays down a beautiful bunt down the third base line, scoring Dustin Geiger, and the Wingnuts jump on top 3-1. But Lincoln rallies back, Wingnuts trailing 7-5 in the 8th right now, but they are back at it tomorrow at 7 o'clock. With mandatory minicamps on the way in the NFL, we start to hear the dreaded word holdout. Much more often today, Andy Reid, head coach for the Chiefs, said Justin Houston is not expected at next week's minicamp as he continues to campaign for a long-term deal. And today, Cowboys receiver Dez Bryant said he's not only willing to hold out through the preseason, but he'd also skip the season opener if he doesn't get a long-term deal. Both players are franchise tagged by their respective teams. One receiver who has nothing to complain about this time of year is Kansas State alum Jordy Nelson, who's back on the field this week as he enters his 9th season in Green Bay. The Pro Bowler is coming off a minor hip surgery, and he's returned to catching passes alongside another weapon for Aaron Rodgers. That's Randall Cobb.
But we both will play inside, both will play outside, and you still can try to steal things from each other. But I think we have a great relationship, great friendship. I mean, I don't think we're not like counting numbers or anything of catches and yards or anything, but you know, we're always going to compete, always pick each other's brains.
Nelson was never on the injury report last season and set career highs in both catches and receiving yards. Oh, how the time flies when you're winning basketball games. Scott City's Ron Baker is now entering his senior season with Wichita State. And of course, he's considered the possibility of moving to the NBA the past 2 off seasons, but he's decided to stick it out with Wichita State. And given that he's already got his degree, this season will be much different for him because the only real focus is on the game of basketball.
These past 3 years have gone really quick, and in my mind I know that, so I got to make the most of it, and that starts today. Every day is a new day to get better, especially in the summer. There's not a whole lot going on around campus, so there's nothing really I need to be doing besides getting in here and trying to be a better basketball player and a better teammate. I got a lot of stuff planned for this summer, but hopefully it can all carry over to this fall and this winter.
In July, Baker and teammate Fred VanVleet will try out for Team USA with a chance to represent their country at the Pan American Games in Toronto. While Baker embarks on his final campaign, another Kansas kid is just getting started. Reigning Kansas Gatorade Player of the Year, Dean Wade, is making his debut at Bramlage Coliseum as part of a completely revamped Wildcats team. The St. John's native and 3-time state champion says he's all the turmoil from Kansas State's season last year did not have any hold on him.
I just do whatever the team needs me to do. If I need to sit on the bench I'll sit on the bench. If I need to play, I'll play. I mean, that's in the past, so I let that go. So I'm hoping to have a bright future. I got a great opportunity to play some good minutes, so I mean, I'm excited. It's a great feeling.
During Wade's recruitment, he canceled all scheduled visits to other schools after his trip to Manhattan, saying he'd seen all he needed to see in the Little Apple. You saw it here on KAKE last night as the NBA Finals are now even at 2 games apiece. The Golden State Warriors earning a huge road win at the Cavs as the Cavaliers just shot 4 of 27 from the three-point line. That was a huge key, along with what Steph Curry says was just a matter of good effort.
It's obviously not perfect. We still can play a little bit better, I think. But the effort was at a level that it erased some of those mistakes, and we just battled.
My guys did a great job just stepping into them, trying to make them, being confident about them. But when you go 4 for 27 from the three-point line, it's not much success. offensively.
LeBron said the gash he had on his head from a collision with a cameraman in the second quarter required trainers to glue it, yes, glue it on shut during the rest of the game. He said he later gets stitches but did not say how many. Game 5 will be Sunday night in Oakland. Thanks for watching KAKE Sports and joining us here. I'm Tanner Barr. Tune in every night at 10 for your latest sports action.